It's good to be with you right here on the India Development Debate on ET Now. I'm Supriya Shrinate and straight on to the big story. The ghost of 1984 anti-Sikh riots has come back to haunt the Congress party just when they were celebrating their electoral victory. The Delhi High Court today sentenced Sajjan Kumar for life term for orchestrating the carnage against the Sikh community following the assassination of former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. Reversing a lower court verdict which acquitted Sajjan Kumar, the High Court said there is enough evidence to prove his complicity in the genocide which killed more than thousands of Sikhs on the streets of Delhi. Calling it an extraordinary case, the judges said there were large-scale efforts to suppress the charges against the leader, including Kumar. The verdict has given a fresh handle for the BJP to attack the Congress, which is celebrating electoral victories, like I just told you. Ironically enough, the new Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath is in the line of fire for his alleged role in the massacre. In fact, present Finance Minister Arun Jaitley said it is an irony that Kamal Nath is being sworn in on the same day when Sajjan Kumar has been convicted. Of course, the Congress has retorted with an equal measure, saying if an accused like Kamal Nath's role is being questioned, so must Prime Minister Modi's in Godhra. Now, coming ahead of the 2019 general elections, the verdict will redraw the battle lines between the BJP and the Congress. Sajjan Kumar's sentencing, what it means for the Congress party and Indian electoral politics, is a big topic of discussion and debate right here on the India Development Debate this evening. Hitesh Jain represents the Congress party. Hitesh Jain represents the BJP and Sanjay Jha represents the Congress party. Neerja Chaudhary is a political commentator on the show. And thank you very much, each one of you, for being with us. And Neerja, if I may begin with you, the fact that it took 34 agonizing years to bring the guilty to book is somewhere a shameful depiction of how our legal system works, because justice denied is perhaps justice denied. Even though it comes after 34 long years, it took that long a while for the guilty to be brought to book.
You know, Supriya, just minutes before I was thinking exactly the same thing. 34 long years. Is there any other country in the world where this happens? And why adjournment after adjournment? You know, the whole legal system, you're right, people, those who were young have become old by the time justice comes, as it now is beginning to come. So it's shameful, really. We've got to really take a hard look at this part of the story. As far as the Sajjan Kumar being convicted, it's come as a huge setback for the Congress on a day that it was in a celebratory mood, rightly so, wresting 3 states from the BJP. Those states are from the Hindi heartland and indicate a change of mood. And 3 CMs being sworn in, and this news came and overtook it all, overshadowed it. So, and it will have ramifications in terms of alliances also, because the Sikh community is very agitated on this, and naturally so. Already there, you know, there have been statements coming from the Aam Aadmi Party leaders accusing the Congress of having blood of Sikhs on his hands. So, and none of the AAP people were at the swearing in. So that has implications for further tie-ups, you know, potential tie-ups in Delhi, which were being contemplated, and in other ways also. And I think the BJP will naturally go to town, as it's already begun to do, against the Congress and up the ante with a view to 2019 elections.
I don't have any doubt that politics will play in its ugly full glare as far as this issue is concerned, both by the Congress and the BJP. But give me a minute and let me get Hitesh Jain to make his quick opening remarks. And Hitesh, while this is justice delayed, it has taken us 34 years, adjournment after adjournment, to finally get the guilty to book. But does it in some way redeem faith in the possibility of punishment for even the more powerful politicians, those who are facing the ire of the law right now and potentially could in the future?
Supriya, Sajjan Kumar was the symbol of 1984 riots. This is not a case where the delay has happened because of adjournment by adjournment. There has been a systemic attempt made to destabilize the case. Let me give you 4 important dates. 1984, the riots took place. Thereafter, the Delhi cops do not record the FIR. This is the part of the judgment. In 1987, Rangnath Mishra Commission gives complete clean sheet that there was no rioting that happened. In 94, Delhi police closes all the case. In 2000, the Nanavati Commission indicts that Jagdish Titler and Sajjan Kumar are responsible for the riots. In 2009, the CBI gives the clean check. In 2004, Jagdish Titler, Sajjan Kumar are all the Congress candidates. In 2009, Sajjan Kumar's brother, he is the Ramesh Kumar, he is the Congress candidate. In 2014, Sajjan Kumar's son is the Congress candidate. So this whole thing was clearly orchestrated, supported, and today also one of the lawyer for Sajjan Kumar in the Delhi High Court was son of Kapil Sibal. So what does this shows? It is not just adjournment by adjournment. CBI, judicial commissions, every machinery was used to ensure that nobody will, no single Congress leader is convicted. And the reason is because 3 months, and the reason is, Supriya, allow me to complete. This is a very important point I want to make. On a foreign soil, Rahul Gandhi made a statement, no Congress leader was involved in the Sikh riots. This is the fact they are claiming, and therefore the institutions were used to sabotage the prosecution.
Hold on, because I will take this across to Sanjay Jha. And Sanjay, just when I was going to ask you a very pertinent question, that the new Congress, quote unquote, under Rahul Gandhi, is this now going to take a decisive call on not just Sajjan Kumar, but many other people, or will they be the same pussyfooting, the same, non-committal stance to that? And the representation by, I understand that both Sajjan Kumar's son and Kapil Sibal's sons are, grown-up adults in their own rights, and they can choose to represent or not represent whoever, and they can choose to be contestants. But there is an implicit backing there when something like this happens. Will the new Congress now decisively act against those, especially people like Sajjan Kumar? Will the new Congress be able to sack them? I know he doesn't hold a post right now. He's not an MP. He used to be. But will the new Congress be at least seen to be decisively acting against him?
Supriya, let me tell you that appropriate steps or action will be taken. We also want to make another point that, the action against Mr. Sajjan Kumar is a legal and a judicial process. And, we have said it before, and I say so as a very responsible spokesperson for my party, that what happened in 1984 was a ghastly, I would say, tragedy of epic proportions. And, Congress leaders, Dr. Manmohan Singh as a Prime Minister, apologized in Parliament. Now, I also want to add this point because I heard the BJP spokesperson giving a major hypocritical nonsense out here. And let me try and disprove that. Number one, and it's very critical, that 2002, when the Gujarat riots happened, we need to measure both of them on the same scale. Whatever happened in 1984 was deeply unfortunate. But 2002, when Narendra Modi was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, was a state-sponsored genocide. It was a pogrom. The Supreme Court called Narendra Modi Nero. And that was, I think, the most severe indictment of the Chief Minister for looking away callously and indifferently while his own citizens died. Fellow Indians died. Narendra Modi did not care. That's a fact. The Supreme Court has recorded that. I object to Mr. Arun Jaitley trying to cast aspersions on Mr. Kamal Nath. And Supriya, that's important because Kamal Nath on a on a auspicious day has taken oath. No, I want to make this point because if that is the case, then Narendra Modi must resign.
No, let me finish.
Because the Zakia Jafri case,
Hitesh, I will come
excuse
back to
me,
you.
I did not interrupt you.
Hitesh,
I did not interrupt you.
Let
Let me finish.
Yeah, Hitesh, let him finish.
The Zakia Jafri case, the Zakia Jafri case where 69 people died in the Gulbarg Society. Narendra Modi is principal accused number 1 and Zakia Jafri is contesting the clean chit given to him by the SIT and the Supreme Court is hearing it in January. So will Mr. Jaitley tell Narendra Modi to resign? Then let's talk here even Stevens. You can't have one yardstick to judge the Congress party and another to judge the BJP. So the BJP trying to exploit what is, I agree with you. That is justice delayed is justice denied. I completely agree with you. And Mr. Sajjan Kumar can fight his own battles. But the Congress party has given him no position, no title, no power, nothing.
Sanjay, give me a minute now. Fair point. Sanjay, give me a minute now. I will go back to Nirja and I will come back on the point of Godhra versus Kamal Nath because that is the big debate. The debate has moved on from Sajjan Kumar and the debate is really in the realm of why should Kamal Nath be there. But give me a minute. Nirja Chaudhary, in 2012, when the UPA was in power, the CBI accused Sajjan Kumar for masterminding the 1984 riots. He was convicted. And this many thought, including me, that was a bold move by the CBI, which an independent investigative agency should have done. In any case, so many aspersions are cast over the CBI. The fact that it could frame a Congress leader, is it imaginable for the investigative agency to do so under the present circumstances?
I think, we all know since the 1984 violence took place, those of us who covered it, those of us who met with the victims, their families, and the subsequent events that have unfolded, that the involvement of several congressmen was there. Mr. Amarinder Singh, the Punjab Chief Minister, has himself taken names today again of people who were allegedly involved, and the court has now convicted Mr. Sajjan Kumar. Now the question is, was the party as an entity involved? The BJP is raising questions about the involvement of the Gandhi family. Was Rajiv Gandhi involved? Was Arun Nehru involved, which was the suspicion at that time? How did all this, what was the political patronage that the court has talked about? Were the agencies of the government used to slow down investigations, which many suspected and saw signs of? It's a sordid chapter. And so also, as now, it will be 1984 versus 2002. This is going to come to haunt us in the run-up to the general elections in 2019. And again, we come to, the state of the system of justice in our country. It goes on and on and on, and no justice at all. And, of course, Sajjan Kumar being now convicted after 34 years, okay, it should give us satisfaction. Somebody who was a political personality has been caught. But, what kind of satisfaction? What about all those who lost their loved ones and 34 years?
Right. No, Nidya, just give me a minute. Hitesh, I want to come back to you, but I will take a question of Sanjay Jha. And Sanjay, while I agree with you on large parts that Sajjan Kumar is no longer, a beneficiary, he's no longer a party position, he doesn't own a party position, but it is ironical that on a day Sajjan Kumar has been convicted, in some sense, Mr. Kamal Nath, who's an accused, has been sworn in, and which is why a lot of people question, have you lost the moral high ground by doing so? Because he's been accused, many believe that he was involved. I know he's not convicted, no court has convicted him, but in the 1984 riots, accusations have been hurled at Mr. Kamal Nath. Have you lost the moral high ground?
I want to be very, I speak here both as a citizen of India who was concerned. I myself am aware that I was on a college campus where one of my Sikh friends had to be protected. I'm aware of that violence at a very personal level. I want to make this very bold and categorical. The country has a law. And, you can't, just kind of haul a person over the coal fires on the basis of allegations. And Mr. Kamal Nath has gone on record. He said it himself, and we know it's in the public domain, that there are no charges against him. There are no FIR against him. And you can't make allegations based on innuendos and insinuations. That's the point I'm making. I mean, think about this. Maya Kodnani was convicted in 2007-8 of having, indulged in the massacre where 69 people died in Gujarat. Narendra Modi, as a chief minister, after he won the election in 2007, made her a minister. She got a promotion. You mean to say that the chief minister of Gujarat was not aware of Maya Kodnani's alleged role that happened in 2002? I mean, that I think is brazen politics. That I think is vulgar politics. I don't think the Congress party has ever, kind of given the kind of celebration that Mr. Modi gave to Maya Kodnani. And I think, as you can see, Babu Bajrangi is also walking around scot-free at the moment. So the BJP is duplicitous and dubious when it comes to, I think, trying to politicize every matter. We believe anybody who's perpetrated any act of communal violence that has led to the deaths of innocent people must be punished. And we apologized for it. Has Narendra Modi or the BJP apologized for 2002?
Sanjay, on that count,
have you heard it from them yet?
Okay, Sanjay Jha, please wait. Let me take this forward. And, Hitesh, I will ask you a very simple worded, short question. The same benefit of doubt that is being given to the Prime Minister for his handling of 2002 Godhra and Gujarat should be given to Kamal Nath as well. And is that so tough to ask for?
Supriya, I'm glad you asked me the question. In 2016, Kamal Nath was appointed General Secretary in charge of State of Punjab. Amrinder Singh was the first person who opposed his appointment because his name was in the Nanavati Commission and there was the allegation. It was not the BJP, and within 48 hours, Kamal Nath was removed by Congress from the post of General Secretary of Punjab. Whose decision was there? If they felt that Kamal Nath was innocent, why was he removed within 48 hours as in charge of Punjab state? Why did Amrinder Singh complain? Why was Amrinder Singh not remain present in Bhopal today for his swearing-in ceremony? The fact is, if Amrinder Singh complained in 2016 and opposed the appointment of Kamal Nath as General Secretary in charge, and Kamal Nath was removed within 48 hours, that is a problem. Second thing, about Jagdish Titler, indicted 84, he was made a minister. 91, he was made a minister. 2004, he was made a minister. Nanavati Commission, Jagdish Titler, Sajjan Kumar, Kamal Nath, everyone
Hitesh,
indicted.
And
what is the charge?
Hitesh,
the charge is
Hitesh, he is being given the benefit of doubt just like the Prime Minister is being given.
Supriya, you should
Hitesh,
allow me to
please,
complete.
I have asked you a direct question. There is a benefit of doubt.
Well,
let me finish. There is a benefit of doubt that has been given for Godhra and Gujarat and the Prime Minister. Shouldn't the same benefit of doubt be given to Mr. Kamal Nath today?
There is no role. Supriya, there is no question of benefit of doubt. There is no evidence and no material against the Prime Minister, and this is the finding of different courts. It is not on the benefit of doubt. Really? It's a clear case, that clear finding that Prime Minister was not involved. I mean, if Congress wants to manufacture the lies, Supriya, you have to see the order in the Zakia Zafri's case. Therefore, she has come to the Supreme Court. So the fact is, today there is not a single order. So there is not, by the same logic, why did Congress not apply the same logic in 2016? It was their appointment. It was not BJP's appointment.
No, 1 second.
We did not remove him as a
Hitesh,
General
by the
Secretary.
same logic. No, 1 second. Hitesh, there are sensitivities of being General Secretary Punjab and your name is there. But, you know, Hitesh, Hitesh and Sanjay, give me a minute. Let me come in on that. I think the simple point that I'm raising is that if the same benefit of doubt is given to the Prime Minister and many others involved, allegedly involved in Gujarat, why can the same benefit of doubt not be given to Mr. Kamal Nath? And to your point of not a single case being proved, there's not a single conviction that has happened against Mr. Kamal Nath as well. But let me get in a neutral voice. And Nija, I will ask you this question, Nija Chaudhary. There are unsubstantiated, unproven allegations, just like there were against Mr. Modi, against Mr. Kamal Nath as well. Now, you know, I understand that in the law of the land, nor has Mr. Modi and nor has Mr. Kamal Nath been convicted. And in some sense, the law holds the same for them, and so does the argument that both ends of the political spectrum are today making.
I think I absolutely agree with you. If a benefit of the doubt can be given to the Prime Minister and several others in Gujarat, and rightly so, because there was no evidence that could be proven against them, and many people believed otherwise. So also it should be given to somebody like Kamal Nath, because there's nothing proven, no charge sheet, and at the end of the day you have to draw the line somewhere. It cannot be only on the basis of suspicion, and I suppose circumstantial evidence is taken on board, but it has to go on certain principles of law and justice, which obviously, you know, people have not, enough evidence has not been brought to bear. So I agree with you, there has to be an even-handedness in dealing with both.
Okay, but you know, Sanjay, I will point you to another question that is rather unsettling and, if I may say, uncomfortable for me to digest. A Congress-appointed commission gave clear to the government of the day. The Nanavati Commission appointed by Atal Bihari Vajpayee collated riot cases. Mr. Modi then formed the Mathur Committee, and an SIT was set up in 2015. Does it somewhere tell us that investigations in India are not above the political trajectory, are not above political board? I mean, there was a commission that gave clean chit, and look at where the court has taken this matter today. Sajjan Kumar has been held guilty and has been awarded life imprisonment.
Well, let me tell you, I think there needs to be a greater and a more aggressive public outrage when it comes to matters of anybody committing communal violence or, doing any activity which has resulted in the deaths of innocent people. I completely back that. I want to also let you know that, since you are taking some examples and this is a political debate, why don't we talk about what happened in Muzaffarnagar? The riots accused Supriya. One of them got a cabinet post under Narendra Modi's government. The other one got Z security. I mean, I can't believe how the BJP can be so shamefaced and double-faced as to come and lecture the world in terms of political morality. It happened, the Muzaffarnagar riots happened in 2013. These gentlemen were upgraded in 2014. That's a reality. I don't think anybody can even deny that.
Okay,
and for the record, I'm not trying to score a point here. RSS and BJP workers, RSS and BJP workers were named in FIRs in the 1984 riots.
Okay.
I know that the election agent of Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee was named in the 1984 riots.
Okay, Sanjay Jha, I really want to wind this up with a larger picture question. And that is a question that every politician in this country needs to answer to. Then, Hitesh, let me begin with you because you represent the ruling benches. Is the 1984 verdict, which has come after 34 long years, and I'm sure there are people who are reliving their trauma. There are people who are reliving how many in their family actually lost their lives and were butchered by a political class that was let loose. My question is this merely going to end up being an electoral issue? Or do politicians across the other end of the political spectrum bank on short public memory? Let me first ask you, and then I will go across to Nija and Sanjay Jha.
Well, we do not make election issue on the basis of riots and the verdict. The point which we want to make that from 2015 we set up the SIT and 2018 we can obtain a conviction within a period of 3 years. Certainly in 34 years they could have used it. The charge is where you were constantly comparing Prime Minister and Kamal Nath. The fact is Prime Minister faced the investigation, answered. Kamal Nath was not even investigated. The charge is no FIR was filed, no evidence was taken. The whole system was compromised. The Justice Rangnath Commission gave a clean chit, and now you are seeing convictions. Now you are seeing after 34 years, if a person is not even investigated, if FIR is not taken, there is a question of benefit of doubt. You have basically compromised the system and then allowed him to go scot-free. That is the difference between Gujarat and 1984.
Okay, I will give a last word to Nirja Chaudhary. And Nirja, in many, many ways, we are perhaps seeing the politics of the day take ground even on a verdict as important as 1984. I mean, Sajjan Kumar, for many more reasons than just one, is perhaps the ugliest face of Indian politics today. And even then, from both ends of the political spectrum, whether it's the BJP or the Congress, this is petty politics at play all over again. Are you somebody who's upset about that? Or are you someone who's going to, wrap up her day this evening and say, it's never too late for the wheels of justice to turn on, and men in power, beware?
Yeah, I suppose, that's, as I said, small comfort. At the end of the day, will I say never too late? No, but it leaves me very saddened that this should be the case in such a vibrant democracy like ours, of which we are so proud for all its faults. 34 years, really. It is mind-boggling, Supriya. I mean, this is something we've got to do something about. This is something about which the citizen has to really raise his or her voice.
No, I think the disappointment in your voice tells me a story beyond what I think many people are reliving, beyond the ghastly memories of 1984 that plague all our minds today. But thank you very much to be on this edition of the India Development Debate. We will take a quick breather, but can't thank Nirja Chaudhary, Sanjay Jha, and of course Hitesh Jain for being with me as we discuss and debate Sajjan sentencing for life as far as the 1984 riots are concerned. Justice has finally been delivered, and to everybody who sometimes questions the long arm of law, justice is here. Even if it is coming after 34 long years, at the end of the day, the long arm of law does catch up with you, no matter how powerful you are. We take a breather. We will return in just a while, and we will put the spotlight on Rafale.